Oh my god, I cannot believe I'm filming this. Do you love my shirt? Vegas, baby. Hey guys, I just wanted to check in because it's been a minute since I did like a life update. I've got a lot to fill you in on. The first half of this video is going to be sort of like a family life update situation, and then the second half of this video is a confession and something that I just have to tell you guys about. I feel like everyone needs to know about it. So the first sort of exciting life update situation is about my family. In case you don't know, you're not familiar, right now I'm going between my parents' house in Lakeland, my apartment in Orlando. I still have my brother is also unemployed. He's between jobs. He was working on a political campaign. Obviously that's now done, so he's searching for the next one. So we've got a full house, right? We've got my mom, we've got my dad, we've got me, Brandon, Bodie is here, and then on Friday we are bringing home a new puppy. So it's like, it's a lot. There's no privacy. So imagine my surprise when my dad set us down and told us that they decided to house a Chinese foreign exchange student. My first reaction was, where? But the more that I found out about it, I became so excited. Basically, they were saying that they bring a group of Chinese students over here to America to get exposed to the culture. During the day, they go to school, and then in the afternoons, they'll go to like the attractions or somewhere, theme park, something in Florida. And basically, they get to hang out with us in the evenings and on the weekends. And he or she is gonna be here for a couple of weeks. So we should find out tomorrow who our student is. And I'm really excited about it. It sounds like such a cool opportunity, something that I would have never thought to be a part of. So part of the process is they have someone come from their team to your house and they ask you questions. They do a little bit of an interview process. They want to see where the student would be sleeping and sort of just get acquainted and let you know what to expect in the next couple of weeks. And during that, something interesting came up. Maybe I should backtrack. I can't believe I'm saying this. To give you a little bit of a background, in case you didn't know, last year was a whirlwind, right? Laura and I launched our Face of a Feminist podcast on top of doing our morning radio show with XL, and on top of that, it eventually evolved into a Saturday show. So we were working so much. We were working a lot. So we were working all different hours. We would go after work and record the podcast and then edit it and then put it up, and we still had events and appearances and all this stuff, and eventually there would be times when we would look at each other and we would say, there's got to be another way. There's got to be another way to make a living, because we were just so tired all the time. And I don't know exactly how it came up, but at some point, I think we were sitting in my tiny little apartment, just completely exhausted for the day. And Laura said, we could always teach Chinese students English online. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, I looked into it. It pays great money. You can do it from home. And it just became this ongoing joke, all throughout the year, how we would always joke with each other whenever we needed to lift the other one up. It's 4:00 on a Saturday morning and we're there about to do our show live, and we're just so tired, and we would look at each other and be like, you just say the word and we're going to teach the Chinese students English. So here I am teaching Chinese students English. So this woman is here for our interview, getting to know us. She finds out that I'm between jobs, and I was telling her, I need something to do during the day. I'm so used to having to go out and go somewhere and be somewhere and do something or have some sort of purpose. I need something to fill my time. And she says, completely unprompted, well, I teach Chinese students English online just from my home, and you can make some great extra money. Y'all, I just about fell to the floor. What are the chances? When I texted Laura telling her, I thought, you need to brace yourself because you are never, ever going to believe this. So fast forward to the second part of this video. And I guess if you don't need to make extra money, or if you're just not interested in hearing about it, then you can end the video here. No hard feelings. But if you are interested, I figured I would take a little bit of time, just a little bit, and sort of give you a rundown on exactly what I've been doing, why I'm completely in love and obsessed with it. And yeah, I thought maybe that it would help you if you're looking for some extra money. So she sends me a link. It's to a program called VIPKid, and basically what it is this incredible program that they've put together that combines Chinese students over in mostly Beijing, and then Americans, or I think you can do it if you're in Canada too. But it pairs them up in this like online portal, and you just go over the fundamentals of English, and it is incredibly easy. And I swear I thought that it was a scam because it sounded too good to be true, but I waited until I had gone through like the hiring process and taught some classes before I went on. I was like so tempted. I was just bursting at the seams. I was like, I have to tell everybody I ever have known about this like setup. And but I wanted to wait and make sure it was legitimate before I like pitched anything that was too good to be true. I did feel better knowing that this incredibly respected, great woman had been doing it herself, but I just was a little skeptical. So one of the really cool things is that you don't have to really have any actual teaching experience. I've never taught students before, but I can speak English pretty well, and they create all the PowerPoints themselves. You go onto this little portal, I'll put a picture on the screen, but you just read what it says on the slides. They create everything for you, and you guys, the kids are so cute. So the ages, this is like my favorite part. So the kids that I've been teaching, they're anywhere between like 5 and 8 years old. You can decide to get certified in different levels if you want to teach some of the older students. But like this morning, I had a little girl, she was 4 years old, and she was brilliant. She had like her hair all in pigtails, and she said, teacher, 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 and she was waving at me, and I just melted. So anyways, you go on there, it's a 25-minute class, and then you submit like a little review updating the parents on how they did afterwards. And I know you guys are like, well, how much does it pay? So the range is anywhere, they say, between $14 and $22 per hour. It's all decided during your interview process. But for me, I'm blown away. So I've been making $22 an hour doing it. And I know that sounds, sometimes I'm sure most of you make a lot more money than that. If you don't, and you're like me, you just want to fill your time, or if you need that extra money. For me, I want to pay down some debt because I accrued some medical debt whenever I was going through this health stuff last year. So that's really why I was doing it, is that I wanted that money to be able to just throw away and pay off some bills. But you do it from home, you guys, like, oh, it's so great. Like, I literally set my alarm. I wear a t-shirt kind of like this. I don't have any makeup on. I don't do my hair or anything. I literally just roll out of bed, and they're filming you, or you're on camera, like on the laptop or whatever, from the neck up. Like, they can't see you. I don't have to put on makeup. I run a brush through my hair. I brush my teeth, and then I just start teaching. Like, it's just so good. It's too good to be true, but it's not. So anyways, I just wanted to, there's a lot of single moms out there. I'm sure if you're like me, my millennials, so shout out to you, probably have some debt or just want some like traveling money. That's the other thing. Like, a lot of people were saying, I was reading some forums online, that they like to just go travel, and they do this remote work. But you set your schedule. So if I decided that like this evening, I want to open up my schedule and teach some classes, I just go on my iPad or my phone. There's an app, and you just open it up. If I decide that I don't want to, I close them down. Like, it's just it's amazing. And I'm going to make more videos about it because I really do think that it is such a cool side hustle. And if you're interested, I encourage you to go to the description bar or wherever I put this video. I'll have more information. But I took the time to make an entire blog series about it, literally start to finish, about the entire interview process, every question that you could possibly have, the goods, the bads. There's really not that many bads, but there are a couple. Like, the time change is a little bit tricky, but anyways, in the description box, I'm going to list everything for you there so that you can get all of the information for yourself if you happen to be interested in that. I think I also might make some more YouTube videos, just like kind of walking you through the whole process face to face. Anyways, so that is my life update. Lots of Chinese culture thrown into the mix in the next couple of weeks. And like I said, we get our puppy in a few days, and I'm just so happy, you guys. I'm in such a better place right now than I was a couple of weeks ago, and I'm feeling really good. So happy 2019. I will talk to you guys soon. And like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email, Instagram @MarissaOnAir. My DMs are open. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.